Good evening, folks. Aaron Dorr here, policy advisor for Wyoming gun owners. And guys, as you know from getting our emails, today was the Judiciary Committee vote on Senate File 75, our bill, sponsored by Senator Anthony Bouchard, to repeal deadly gun-free zones in government buildings, as well as to deal with the preemption problem that is a growing issue in Wyoming. As you guys remember, with all of your calls and emails, 34 lawmakers co-sponsor this bill. It's wildly popular right now in both chambers, but bad news today in Cheyenne. As you warned you guys last week, there was a vote in the Senate chamber to refer this bill, Senate File 75, our gun-free zone repeal bill, to the Ag Committee. Everybody in Cheyenne knows the Judiciary Committee is moderate to the core and hostile to gun owners, whereas Ag is where gun bills go if they are supposed to be passed. That's where last year's Stand Your Ground law went, in the Ag Committee. So the vote that took place on the 14th, was very telling to us, because we knew then we had problems. We've promised you guys a vote for some time, a vote count. Here is the vote count, by the way. The following senators voted against your gun rights last week by referring the bill to Judiciary, which heard the bill today. So more on that in a moment. So again, this information here is the vote count from last week on those lawmakers that voted to put this bill in a harmful committee. Senator Anderson, Senator Anselmi-Dalton, Senator Baldwin, Senator Case, Senator Coe, Senator Ellis, Senator Guru, Senator Kost, Senator Landon, Senator Pappas, Senator Rothfuss, Senator Schuler, Senator Scott, Senator Von Flatern, Senator Wasserberger, and Senate President Drew Perkins. All of these lawmakers, 16 of them, voted to put Senate File 75 in the most harmful, most anti-gun committee in the Senate. This is a roll call vote. Actually, it was an oral vote, but it was done roll call style. So we have the audio file of this. This is all verifiable. All of those senators voted against this bill to put it in a harmful committee. Now they're going to say, oh, no. This wasn't a vote on the bill. Oh, absolutely, yes, it was. By putting this bill in a harmful committee on purpose, they were trying to kill it. And guess what, guys? Earlier today, they got their way. Earlier today, the Senate Judiciary Committee killed Senate File 75, killed this bill to repeal gun-free zones by a vote of 3-2. There's two senators in the committee who voted correctly. That was Chairwoman Nethercott and Senator Brian Boner. The other three members, two of whom are Republicans, supposedly, voted to kill this bill. Senator R.J. Kost, Senator Michael Von Flatern, and the Democrat Senator Anselmi-Dalton. So these three senators, again, Senator Anselmi-Dalton, R.J. Kost, and Michael Von Flatern, the last two who are Republicans, they say, are the ones who voted to kill this bill. So all of your calls, all of your emails, all of those co-sponsors, they are doing their best to shut this bill down. At the same time, in the House right now, we have Speaker Harshman, who is refusing to refer the House version of this bill to a committee. As you may remember, when I was there last week, we got 35 additional co-sponsors on the House version of this bill. I was there all day working on co-sponsors. We got tons of co-sponsors, dozens of co-sponsors, yet to this day, right now, a week later, or 6 days later, Speaker Harshman is refusing to refer this gun bill to a committee, taking no action on purpose. So what you have right now, folks, is a concerted effort by House leadership and by Senate leadership to tank this bill. So all the work you guys did in the primaries last year to get pro-gun candidates on the ballot on the GOP ticket, all the work you guys did to get pro-gun candidates elected in November, all the work you guys did to get Governor Gordon to sign his survey with WYGO, which he did. And don't forget, Governor Gordon has said he would sign this bill the moment it gets to his desk. All of that work may be for nothing if this is what happens this session. So guys, we're going to have a lot more information on our next plan of this strategy. But for tonight, sometimes it's okay for us to not have an action item. Sometimes it's okay to just be angry. And right now I'm angry because we have dozens of co-sponsors on both bills. Hundreds and thousands of gun owners across the state are in favor of this bill. The governor has said he would sign this bill. And because of 3 members of the Judiciary Committee, aided by 16 senators who put the bill there in the first place, Senate File 75 died today in committee. And because Speaker Harshman, who was this close, by the way, from killing Stand Your Ground law last year until we got rather forceful with him, Speaker Harshman now is doing the bidding of all the anti-gunners who were there today in committee by refusing to refer the House bill to a committee, which means unless it gets to a committee, it will be dead. It will be dead. Some folks don't believe that there is much of a gun control crowd in Wyoming. They don't believe as many Bloomberg activists in Wyoming. As you guys may have heard today earlier on our Facebook Live video, I couldn't be in Cheyenne today. I work in multiple states, and I had to be in Iowa today to offer testimony, or to work in the Capitol, rather, in Iowa on our constitutional carry bill. Sadly, no pro-gun citizens were able to show up today. But you know who did show up? Over a dozen red shirt radicals, Michael Bloomberg-backed zealots who want to disarm you, take away your firearms, and kill the Second Amendment. And it was those people that the members of this committee catered to today. Senator Von Flatern, who claims to be a pro-gun Republican, Senator Kost, who tells you how he's such a pro-gun guy. These people gave the anti-gun Bloomberg folks what they wanted. So for tonight, it's okay to just be angry. We're going to have more information, more steps, and more ways you guys can be involved in this fight in subsequent updates. But for right now, guys, this is why we need I just lost my light. I'm sorry about that. This is why we need gun owners to be involved in this fight. If you haven't yet joined WYGO, guys, now is the time. Visit joinwygo.com, joinwygo.com, or see our website, wyominggunowners.org, guys. Much more to come. Stay tuned for now. Share this video. Let gun people know what leadership is doing to your gun rights right now in Cheyenne. Thank you.